HMS took Beyblade to a new level, not only in performance, but also giving us some wild gimmicks. And some stuck around for future generations, like shock absorption. Round Shell was the HMS Bay that had it, where it used a big rubber wheel to absorb attacks.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Are those gears? Are those freaking gears? Can Round Shell do extreme dashes? Dang it, it's too expensive! Besides shock absorption, the wheel had another function. Round Shell came with a launcher designed to shoot the wheel by itself, so TT basically made the first Bay wheel. Rubber shock absorption has made big comebacks over the years. As for X, Impact Drake, I guess? There's probably some shock absorption happening, but how much depends on what type of rubber you use. Shock absorption has come back as a whole though, with the Night series, among others. And also Bay wheels. Gyro. This gimmick turns a bay into its own launcher. Just put the ripcord into the bay, let it rip, and bam! Magical Ape was the HMS bay that had the gimmick, but unlike Torts and Thunder Pegasus, where the gimmick was on the stock combo, this version of Gyro was more of an extra feature. I like that there's two versions of the bay. You have the normal version, which is, well, normal, then there's the Gyro version, which you can not only battle with, but also do some tricks. It's two toys in one, and it feels like there's something for everybody. Gyro might have returned? In Burst, there's a gyro driver, which I think is supposed to work similar to a gyroscope or something. So if that's the case, it sounds like the gimmick came back in a different form. Maybe it'll come back to X. I mean, the bit itself is free spinning already, so they could probably do something to put a ripcord in there. Maybe they could try combining the ratchet and the bit together, but with the way the new system works, it might be hard to do. Running cores. HMS had a couple of running cores with mode changes, like Changer, Devil, Leopard, and Dog. I mean God. Gods and Devils were changed manually, while Leopards and Changers were automatic. But they worked differently. Manual and auto tips came back in many different ways, some similar to Leopards and Changers, and Nemesis had the best of both worlds. As of now, there isn't a bit that can auto or manually change between tips, at least when it comes to retractables. Flip? Okay, this one's not like super insane compared to the rest, but I thought it was cool, so I'm gonna talk about it. You flip apart, its performance changes. It's pretty simple. For HMS, this gimmick belonged to Advanced Striker. Striker, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. No, not you either. Stain, don't you be peeking in. With Advanced Striker, you flip the attack ring between upper and smash. The gimmick returned in different ways. Metal Fight used it with spin tracks in the 4D system. In Burst, we had bays like Spryzen and Achilles, and X recently released the gimmick with Hell's Reaper. Sparking. Oh, was I singing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. The song is cool, okay? Sparking isn't a gimmick that changed performance, but it's pretty cool to watch. The gimmick was used on Thunder Dragon, in my opinion one of the most unique bays ever made. It's one of the few bays to have a spark gimmick, but it's also a winner of a design contest. It's the first bay to have a customized weight disc, and compared to other HMS bays, Thunder Dragon had a pretty unique design. Sparking eventually made its return in Beyblade Burst, but instead of a bay, the gimmick was used for launchers. But that didn't stop people from trying. Maybe a day will come when sparks come to X, but we'll have to see for the future. Clone! This gimmick allows a tiny bay to shoot out during battle. Phantom Fox was the first bay to have it, and unlike future iterations, in Fox's version you could change the tips, allowing for further customization. There wasn't an actual Metal Fight bay that had it, but for Hasbro Stealth Battlers, Striker Drone used it, and Devilos had the gimmick back in Burst. As of now, the gimmick hasn't come to X yet, but if it does, the battles are definitely going to be more chaotic than before. Anywho, there's a little dive into the HMS series. I didn't talk about every single gimmick, but feel free to let me know your thoughts on the HMS series and the gimmicks that came with them. Later!